Oh, thank you. Okay.
Dear family and friends, welcome to the marriage of Yuki and Jim. What a wonderful sentence that is. Today is a day of special meaning to them, as it is also their 28th anniversary. 28 years ago today, Jim and Yuki met and have been together virtually ever since. You are all here today because you have shared in special times and memories in their lives. You are family, special friends, neighbors who have become family. And that brings us here today to pause, look back, and smile at all the moments that brought them here, and a time to look ahead at all the moments that are still to come. Yuki and Jim, you have already experienced 28 years of life and life experiences. You have gone through much happiness, sadness at the loss of loved ones, and some disappointments along the way. We are here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to share your story that love isn't happily ever after. Love is the experience of writing your story. You, Jim and Yuki, have been writing your story for 28 years. You already know that it is not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones, like saying, I love you, moving in together, joining finances. But mostly a million little ones that come in between the big moments. Falling asleep next to one another, making dinner together, spending holidays with your families, binge watching Netflix shows, getting a big hug when you need it and sometimes when you don't, taking care of and loving your cat Molly, and before her, your beloved cat Sophie. These everyday moments fuse together into one big experience. Now, you have expressed to me that one of the special parts of your relationship is how much humor and affection you two share daily. How your bond together has grown stronger with every passing year. You have shared your wedding blog with us, and we have witnessed how your lives have been intertwined with the people you love. We see it in the photos of all of the events, special dinners, and gatherings. Just viewing these capsules in time gives us a glimpse of the love and affection you have shared and continue to build upon. Yes, the only word that can clearly and succinctly describe and portray your love together, your lives together, is love. That incredible human experience where words fail us when we try and explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It is meant to be felt and not described. Thank you for sharing this day of extraordinary love with us. Yuki and Jim met on March 26, 1988, when they both just happened to be at the same downtown Sacramento nightclub. As Jim initially told me, initially I thought he was cute, and I was somehow drawn to him as if some hidden force was saying he might be the one. On further discovery, he was. Yuki was also attracted to Jim in his caring nature. Their mutual feelings of attraction were strong, and they have been a couple ever since. Yuki and Jim share many interests, values, and goals. They enjoy entertaining friends, cooking, traveling, and watching heartwarming movies. Both admit to having a mischievous nature, and they love laughing together and having fun. Jim and Yuki believe in the importance of honesty, love, respect, and compromise. They deeply care about their friends and community, and they have made a lifetime commitment to each other. And they share another important similarity. Both were raised with the example of love and longevity in marriage. Jim's parents were married for 37 years before his mother passed, and Yuki's parents were married for 45 years. From their parents, Jim and Yuki learned the importance of respect, compromise, and true partnership, as well as understanding and caring for each other. Yuki and Jim have also been inspired by Richard and Emily Liu's example. When asked to share their secret, Dick and Emily spoke of patience, compromise, having a sense of humor, strong support from family and friends, learning not to take offense or hold on to a grudge, and to let things go by turning off hearing aids. Thank you for this wonderful example and legacy that you have shared. I asked Yuki and Jim to tell me some of the things they admire in each other. Yuki describes Jim as generous, vulnerable, and loyal, and he is grateful for his sense of comfort that he provides. Jim admires Yuki's values, his honesty, and his ability to make Jim laugh. He is fun, kind, honest, and caring. He brings out Jim's caring and protective nature, and he inspires him to laugh and be silly. Yuki and Jim are aware of the work and commitment required in order to build and nurture a solid relationship. They know that kindness, forgiveness, understanding, and being there for each other, as well as shared laughter and unconditional love, are all essential ingredients in a successful marriage. In the years to come, as they continue to celebrate this very special day, Jim and Yuki will reminisce about the happy life they have created together, with challenges overcome, joys and laughter shared, and all the memories they have created together. They will still be deeply in love, grateful to have been in exactly the right place on March 26, 1988. And they will look forward to many more years together as a happily married couple. Whenever we attend a wedding celebration, we are given the opportunity to re-examine our own lives. We might look at the radiance of the couple before us and be tempted to compare their obvious joy to the quality of our own loving relationships. The truth is that each one of us is a powerful creator in the dance of love and marriage.
She's laughing at the radiance. Sorry.
I'm going to call it how I see it. The truth is that each one of us is a powerful creator in the dance of love and marriage. Each one of us, each moment of every day, has the choice to rededicate ourselves to one another or to withhold our love and caring. For it is in loving as well as in being loved that we become most truly ourselves. No matter what we do, say, accomplish, or become, it is our capacity to love that ultimately defines us. In the end, nothing we do or say in this lifetime will matter as much as the way we have loved one another. It is love that gives the deepest meaning to our lives. It is our highest calling, our greatest purpose, and our finest achievement. Carrie Martin wrote these ideals to live by in marriage, which I believe beautifully speaks of what is needed for a strong and lasting union. To fall in love over and over again with the same person. To be the best of friends. To share the journey of life in the happiest way you can. To always bring the best you each have to offer to the special union you two share. To care enough to communicate openly and honestly. To help one another along the way. To say I love you and have it convey the happiest single emotion any two people can ever say. To be together today and to make the most beautiful memories you can to take with you into all of your tomorrows. Yuki and Jim, how you will continue to accomplish this will be up to you, for every marriage is as unique as the two people that it joins. Yet the ideals of love and home and family are as universal as time itself, and the desire to spend a lifetime with the one we love transcends the differences of language and gender to speak to the very core of what makes us truly human. Marriage is a promise that says, "You will always come first in my life." Jim and Yuki, this is an ideal that you have spent the last 28 years living by. Yet there are a few insights that we hope you will keep with you on your journey. Always remember that you have people in your life who love you and want to support you. They may not always have all the answers, but go to them anyway and let them help where they can. Try to always put on your best face for one another, yet also remember to always make it your truest face, the one you each fell in love with. Sure, things will not always be perfect, that's life. But as you have already shown in your lives together, so full, rich, and filled with adventure, life is to be lived to its fullest without hesitation or fear of what might be. Instead, trusting in the inherent goodness of the dream that through the power of love will become real. Jim and Yuki, none of us knows what the future will bring. Yet your love for one another and your trust in the strength of your union makes possible the act of faith you are making today. As you exchange your vows, which will start you on your journey together, know that our love and support go with you. As you make your promises to each other, we will remember promises we too have made and take this opportunity to renew our own. And now I'm going to invite you to hold hands for a moment because I want to talk about what a gift those hands are to you. You are holding the hands of your best friend, wise and strong and full of love for you, that are holding yours on your wedding day as you reaffirm your promise to love each other today, tomorrow, and forever. These are the hands that have worked alongside yours as together, day by day, you have built your future. These are the hands that have passionately loved and cherished you throughout the years and with the slightest touch can comfort you like no other. These are the hands that have held you when fear or grief has troubled your mind and are always ready to wipe the tears from your eyes, tears of sorrow and tears of joy. These are the hands that will continue to give you strength when you most need it. And finally, these are the hands that even when wrinkled and aged will still be reaching for yours, still giving you that same unspoken tenderness with just a touch. Jim and Yuki, I understand that you have two special friends, mentors, family who are here with us today, who have befriended you, brought you into their family, and made you a part of their family too. Would you like to go and join them for a moment? Richard and Emily Liu, you two have shared a special place in Jim and Yuki's lives from the start of their relationship. On this special day, they have asked that you represent their parents, all who have passed. Do you accept this request and bestow your love and blessings on their marriage as their parents would have done?
We do.
Thank you so much. Yuki and Jim, have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage, and are you ready to be married?
Yes.
I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong dedication, and a daily challenge to love one another more fully and more freely. With this understanding, at this time, Yuki and Jim have rings and promises to give to each other. So are you going to hold those and give them just a little bit more love before you put them on each other's fingers? Although you each wear only one of them, these rings essentially belong to you both, for they are symbols of the love you share and the promise that it will be a strong and lasting love. Throughout the years, they will speak softly of your vow to grow along with one another, to face the challenges of life, to remain one another's first priority, and to keep your relationship rich and full. They will give you strength and comfort in times of uncertainty and heighten life's joys as you share them. Never again do you walk alone, for your love will be with you always. May I hold you for a moment? And if you'll offer him your left hand.
Left hand. The other left hand.
Yes, so you'll go ahead and offer him that. All right. Yuki, do you take Jim to be your husband? Do you promise to continue to be loving, affectionate, loyal, honest, and trustworthy, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and health, for as long as you both shall live?
Yes, I do.
Would you please go ahead and place your ring on his finger? His ring, and if you'll allow him to hold your left hand.
They're a little challenged.
Jim, do you take Yuki to be your husband? Do you promise to continue to be loving, affectionate, loyal, honest, and trustworthy, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, for as long as you both shall live?
I do.
Would you like to place your ring on his finger again? And you won't hold hands. All right. Family and dear friends, we have been privileged to witness this special event in the lives of Jim and Yuki. They have made their vows today in our presence and have indicated their intention to move through life together as a married couple. We are now given the opportunity to show our support and affirmation of their decision. Do you promise to uphold the important institution of marriage, and more specifically the happiness and success of Jim and Yuki's union through the highs and lows of their life together? If so, please respond by saying, "We do."
We do.
Will you all now pause for a moment to reflect upon your hopes and prayers and warm wishes for this couple for the many years to come as we send them forth with a blessing? Jim and Yuki, may your marriage bring you all the exquisite excitements that a marriage should bring. May you need one another but not out of weakness. May you want one another but not out of lack. May you look for things to praise. Often say, "I love you," and take no notice of small faults. May you have happiness, and may you find it making one another happy. May you love one another, and may you find it in loving one another. Yuki and Jim, you both have joined voluntarily in this ceremony of marriage and have been formally united before your family and friends. And as you have declared openly your clear intention to be considered before all the world as a married couple, and have exchanged rings and vows attesting thereto, it is my honor and my privilege to now pronounce you legally married partners in life, in love, and in all things. You may kiss each other to seal your vows. And now it is my pleasure to present the newlyweds, Yuki and Jim. So you are welcome to walk and have a moment or two together.